What happens when your systematic attempt to secure a functional, transit-anchored sanctuary traps you inside a high-stakes schedule sabotage matrix under the tight surveillance of an aggressive rail hegemony, and your only hope of survival is to maintain a strict, hyper-vigilant personal navigation strategy before an encroaching shadow threat permanently dismantles your biological boundaries? In this breathlessly paced, high-stakes travel noir and logistical thriller masterpiece of absolute structural irony, territorial paranoia, and heavy administrative friction, the traditional boundaries of standard guidebooks shatter under an avalanche of pure route investment calculations and hyper-vigilant connection defense mechanics. The narrative follows a fiercely independent, highly analytical traveler whose structured itinerary reality hits a sudden logistical wall as his hard-won schedule is systematically targeted by external hostile actors. Driven by a raw survival instinct to safeguard his temporal autonomy, secure high-friction asset protection, and avoid total submission to predatory administrative framing from an unseeing web of elite station lords and ruthless transport predators, he constructs a desperate, hyper-vigilant plan of strategic defense. The true brilliance of this fast-paced investigative survival playbook summary lies in Picot and Rossetti's exceptional mastery of mass-scale situational claustrophobia, localized platform coordination grids, and agonizing forced proximity physical friction. As the primary targets navigate their high-pressure compromise behind closed carriage doors and heavily secured terminal borders, their standard defensive armor completely melts into an elite, terrifying game of pure physical and mental survival against competitors tracking their every breakthrough in ticket resistance. Every clandestine encounter, secure perimeter scanner sweep of the railway boundary, and localized territory boundary transaction inside the real travel guide theater becomes a minefield of potential exposure, exposing deep institutional exploitation, historic generational arrival debts, and a toxic inner circle of hidden administrative entities protecting their own dark, lucrative agendas. Trapped in close quarters with an incoming alpha threat who actively monitors his transit submission to shield his own private target control from a tightening trap, the protectors unhinged own the tracks and eliminate the threat. Protective instincts flare back to life, forcing a final high-pressure alliance where a single mismanaged departure allocation or broken tactical trust means the absolute execution of their final defenses. For hard-boiled relationship procedurals, dark transit collapse mechanics, and fiercely resilient underdog enthusiasts who live for complex multi-layered plots handled with narrative precision, this travel guide delivers an unput-downable listening experience where all ordinary safety nets vanish completely.